headed over to Lowe's to pick up some stuff for today's projects. Headed to the house of the waffle because he needs some breakfast to get that energy going. And then it's off to the RV to get some work done. Hey, in honor of Joey Triviani, how you doing? Hey everybody, David aka RV Jedeye here with you, and we are about to begin the big DIY project plan. Lots coming up, but today we're starting with the cabinets. This will be part one of the cabinets. The goal for today is to take off all the cabinet doors, mark all of the hinges and the hardware that goes with them, wash them down, sand them, and get them prepped for priming and for painting. The other thing that we're going to try and do today is just kind of show you everything. Over the next several videos, I'm going to show you everything that I'm going to do with this RV, the highs and lows, and to bring me a little magic, yeah, this. You know what this is? This is the Do It Justice t-shirt. I just got mine. I'm a part of the Do It Justice family, I guess. So thank you, Mike and Jenny. Really appreciate it. I'm not going to officially wear this until all of my RV projects are done, but I'm going to keep it in the rig with me as I go through everything. So you'll see it from time to time around the rig, and you'll say, hey, that's it. I spotted the Do It Justice t-shirt. So that's what's the plan for today. Lots to do. Let's get started. The first thing I have to do today is get all of the hardware, all of the doors off, and start getting them ready for sanding. So I'm going to start in the bedroom. Here we go. Alright, so I'm still working on the bedroom. It's taking me a little while to figure out how to get everything done. The key, I have several different kinds of tools, and it took me a little while to find the right one to kind of get the rhythm. But now that I have the correct tools, getting the cabinets down and the doors seem to be working a little bit smoother. Almost. Here's one handy dandy tip. Ziploc bags. Store all of your hinges and parts. That way when you have to go put them back together again, you can figure them out fairly easy. Obviously I have bad handwriting, so don't look at that, but it gives you an idea of what you can do so that you don't lose any pieces. And go to Dollar Tree, dollar store, whatever, pick up a bag of 15 for about $1. Hence dollar store, and then you can store all of your stuff. Just so you know, yeah, believe it or not, it is a little cold here in Florida. That's why I put on the sweatshirt. But got the bathroom, got the bedroom all done in terms of getting all of the hardware off and the doors off. Now it's on to tackle the kitchen and the living room. That was kind of weird, spinning that way. So got to get those handles off, get everything off there, and then we'll finally get to some sanding. Oh, actually wiping down and then sanding. Also extremely important, making sure you tape and mark all of your cabinets. Even if you're in an RV, you want to make sure everything's going back in the right place. So there you go, the last hinge for the last cabinet door. Everything's down. Now it's time to wipe it down and then get it ready for sanding. So using some simple green, I'm going to use a cloth and wipe down all of the surfaces that I want to prep for sanding. There's been some grease and grime over the years, and so you just want to wipe that down and make sure it's clean for the sander, and then I'll wipe it down one more time and get it ready for priming. So, you know, a lot of people ask me, why did I want to do all of these projects that are coming up for the rig? And, you know, I loved my last rig, and I knew I wanted to do some stuff to personalize it. Didn't get a chance to really do that. And so this one, which I probably intend on holding on to for a long time, I just wanted to make mine. So part of that means customizing it, doing some things to fix it, to tweak it. And this is one of the big changes that are going to be a part of this new rig. This now, right here, the final cabinet door, which has been wiped down, and it's on to sanding. How about this for a look? You like it? Anyway, it's protective gear. Want to have it as I start the sanding process. Have my sander here. Gonna scuff down all of the surfaces that I intend to prime and paint. Just want to get a nice little scratch on them, and that'll help the primer adhere to it a little bit better. So let's get this going. It's been a long day so far. Hopefully this won't take as long as the other parts. There are some places that the sander just won't get to, so that's why I have this, just a sanding pad. Picked it up at Lowe's, and going to use this to get into the nooks and crannies and do some intricate sanding. The surfaces have been sanded down. Time to wipe them down one more time, and that'll wrap up getting ready for primer and paint. Still a little bit more work to do. A long day of prepping the RV for primer and paint is now finally over. 7 hours, that's how long it took me to do everything, but I think it turned out really nice, and it's going to be much easier to prime and paint when I get started with that. Just so you know, I'm going to keep track of a running budget for all of the DIY projects that I'm doing on this RV, so you'll be able to see it in the description below, and then of course you can also find it on my blog as well. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Plenty more coming. Make sure you subscribe and share here.